Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the... And Richard, for the teams that are playoff bound at this point of the season, do they change anything for the rest of the year?
The main thing is you've got to keep guys fresh, and a coach doesn't want to give too much away in terms of game planning. There is a lot to consider in these moments.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. They've got Thompson. He's out there with Tari Eason. Alperon Şengün out there with Jalen Green. And it's Silk in at the point guard position. Şengün, the screen. Here's Silk. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. And it's good from the elbow.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
That one misses. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Pass to Wagner. And counted from 19 feet away.
And Wagner is money from there.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Silk. To the left wing. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
That was a great win for them. Nobody liked their chances coming into the game, but when they got to OT, they put the hammer down.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they mean. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves. His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Black passes to Banchero. Good D by Şengün.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Here's Silk. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
We talked about how Alperon Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thanks. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Minnesota, they've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Seeing where Houston is, they've tried a couple times to make a push up the rankings with no success. But I think they can be proud of where they landed.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Silk. And Şengün throw it down.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Black. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Silk. Anthony grabs the board.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Yeah, that one's good.
I mean, 6'10", about 250, Banchero imposing his will inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the wing on the left. Şengün, no good. Orlando has gone one. For three from beyond the arc. Anthony against Eason. Anthony in the post. 17 points for him. Last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. And Richard, the former second overall pick in 2021. We all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Wagner finds Banchero. For three, Anthony drains the triple.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Driving to the basket.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
For three, Anthony. It's hauled in by Houston.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's Anthony.